Mary's Stadium here, ironically enough, in St Mary's. G'day, it's Paul Arundale and Dan McKemley in commentary for this big match here of Day 2 of the Emerging Nations World Championships. We have NIUE up against MALTA, and it's a very good afternoon to Dan McKemley.
Yeah, how you going, Paul? Very excited for this first clash today between MALTA and NIUE. The NIUE boys are looking very big out there at the moment, and MALTA coming off an impressive win first up, so it should be a good test for them. Yeah,
certainly was a very impressive win by MALTA in their first game, and you can see both teams out there. There's the Maltese team you can see there on your screen, looking to make it back-to-back wins. They got over Philippines in the first game, and NIUE making their debut in the tournament. Seeing the predominantly white jersey, and you can see there close up in the jersey, they've got a list of names on there, printed on their jersey. There's a bit of a competition happening, and pretty much, I guess, everyone in the islands of NIUE have got their name on that jersey, plus their supporters. And they'll be hoping to pick up the win here. So just the officials out there meeting and greeting the players. And Dan, we'll go through those results from Day 1 of the championships.
Yeah, we had MALTA take on the Philippines first up, with MALTA taking out the win 36-10. We might just listen to the national anthems.
So both the national anthems there. Sorry, we had to cut back the results.
No, all good. So we've got MALTA, who defeated the Philippines 36 points to 10 in the opening game. Then we had Turkey take on the Solomon Islands, and Turkey got out to a big lead. Solomon Islands came fighting back. Turkey took that one out 30 points to 22. And then in the final game of Day 1, it was an absolute cracker. We had Hungary upset Greece 20 points to 18, and probably witnessed one of the tries of the year in any sort of rugby league. So some really good football on display Day 1, and we're hoping for a repeat Day 2.
Yeah, 4 games coming your way here on Bar TV Sports today. And it all kicks off with this NIUE v MALTA match. And also we have a little bit later on, we have Japan against Turkey, Hong Kong against Poland, and Hungary against Vanuatu. 4 games coming your way here on Bar TV Sports. And we're almost moments away from kick-off here in Day 2 of the Emerging Nations Rugby League World Championships. See some supporters here. It is a bit damp here in St Mary's. We've had a bit of rain overnight. We're supposed to get a bit more rain, which is great. Hopefully it's dumping a lot of rain out west New South Wales as well. And the ground is in marvellous condition here at St Mary's. The grass is cut really short, so it's almost like a billiard table, Dan.
Yeah, it looks great conditions out there. A little bit slippery, but
There's the NIUE war cry. Apologies again, Dan. That's twice I've done that to you.
Nah, all good. They are. If they can play rugby league as well as they war cry, mate, we should be in for a good one today.
Certainly will be. Some big fellas in this NIUE side. Keep a lookout for their number 6, Zeb Luisi, former Warriors under-20s player, and plays up the Hunter Valley these days with the Denman Devils. Also had time with the Maitland Piggers. And Eddie Payer is a familiar name there in number 7.
Yeah, plays for my beloved South, well, used to play for my beloved South Sydney Rabbitohs, so it's a very familiar name for me.
So we're just waiting for the referee to start play. Here we go, day 2 of the Emerging Nations Championship. Malta gets us underway. It's a bit of a shallow start off here. And NIUE will bring this out of their own territory. Just taken down on the 20-metre zone. Here's Lola, the second hit up of the match. So they'll bring this out. Some big fellas, as I said, in this NIUE team. This is Wes Lolo. The Lolo boys up front for the NIUE team. Wes and George. So good meters here for this first set. It's a very good start for NIUE. Deep into Malta territory as they go. They go through the hands, and Payo will put this on the toe. It may just pull up and find touch on that far side. It does. So a very good set for NIUE to start off, Dan.
Yeah, great first set from NIUE and an experienced finish there by Eddie Payer. Just not looking to do anything too special, just roll the ball into touch. They've travelled 100 metres on that first set just about, and now they'll look to put some pressure on with their defence.
As I said, the ground's in marvellous condition here at St Mary's. The ground staff have done a great job. Yeah. Supposed to get a bit of rain today, but so far it's been holding off out here. So if you're thinking about coming down, get here to the game. We've got 4 good games of rugby league coming your way. This will be Benson, the first hit up for Malta, and those bright orange boots. Had a mixed day out at Windsor with the boot. Here's Castle. Tyler Castle, probably one of the best on ground in that first match against Philippines for the Knights. Go through the hands out this left-hand side. Good strong tackle there from Zeb Lucy. Stone. So look to get the kick away. Sultana tries to get it past the fullback, but it's going to pop up nicely. Well, it actually will go out to the winger here in Utateo. Utateo's met there by Sultana and also Stone in the tackle.
Yeah, both sides with good first sets there, and a nice kick from the fullback Sultana finding space, so making NIUE do some hard work off their own line.
Playing with that run there. Here's the big number 12, Tomasi. So NIUE making good meters here with their sets. Plenty of leg drive in the tackles. Lola just takes them over halfway. Impressive start here by NIUE. Inside pass back inside to Ikatula. Ikatula still going around. So centre field, last tackle. 35 out from the Malta line. Bit of a slow play the ball. We'll go back and Luisi puts it up high for Sultana. It's a big test. Takes it well. And he's met there heavily by Utateo in the tackle.
Good kick pressure there from Tomasi. He did well, the fullback Sultana, to take that. Tomasi was pouring down on him.
So Jake Scott, it's his first touch, Maltese colours, this Emerging Nations. Bit of a cautious start from both teams here early.
Yeah, a bit of an arm wrestle early on, just feeling each other out. So we've got an injury here.
Injury there
like.
to Cameron Mazzelli. He's come into this side. And Cameron Mazzelli, a new addition. He missed out against the game against the Philippines, and I believe it's his first hit up, and he looks in some discomfort out there, Cameron Mazzelli. Hopefully he's not too bad. Doesn't look good at this stage.
in the hands of the trainers. They were quick to get out to him, so he's in good hands out there, but as you said, Paul, he looks in a little bit of discomfort at the moment.
I might get a replay up for you and see how we go. So NIUE's first match in this tournament, and they haven't played a test match for quite a while. It's over 12 months, I believe, and that was against Lebanon at Leichhardt Oval, and they went down 32-16. Here it is on the replay. This may have got his foot caught in the tackle. He's been driven back. Hard to tell on that replay what's actually happened there to Mazzelli, but we'll just hope that he's okay. He's up on his feet, which is great news.
I'll tell you what, Paul, that last result against Lebanon, I know it was probably over 12 months ago, but they're no easy beats. Lebanon, a bit of a surprise packet in the last World Cup, so that's not a bad result for NIUE. So
we're back underway. We'll monitor Cameron Mazzelli for you. He's still getting a bit of attention from the trainers, so hopefully he's all right. So that's Adam Campbell with his first touch of this match. Go back to Sultana. Looks like he's got the kicking duties for the day. As this is Latrell Schmeichel. It's a hard one to pronounce. We'll do our best. Good meters here from the winger. That's Cyrus Payne. And the dart from dummy half. I said NIUE making good meters here. Centre field. 41 out from the Knights line as they go the left-hand side. This is big George Lolo. He looked very mean in that NIUE war cry earlier on. Here's Wes Lolo. Last tackle now for NIUE. They come out to this right-hand side. Luisi puts it up high. It's a tester again for Sultana. The chase is coming through. Luisi had a touch at it. This could be play on. Samoa could be held up here. Jake Samoa he is. And we got 6 to go for NIUE. They go out to the left-hand side. Cuts out everybody. It's gone backwards. Picked up there by Tomasi. Tomasi's wrapped up. 2 in from touch. 8 out from the Knights try line. This is Paya. Straight into Attard. We've got a penalty. It's probably the first penalty of the match. Offside, looks like it was the call.
Yeah, Sultana just couldn't deal with that bomb and gives NIUE a really good opportunity to post first points here.
So they do. This is Payne. The first hit up. Can the Knights hold them out? Set deep on the right-hand side, but they go straight up the middle with George Lolo. He's over. George Lolo has NIUE's first try. Right next to the uprights. Just too powerful, the big man.
Yeah, lovely play out of dummy half there from Ulakita, turning Lolo back underneath, and the big man was just too hard to stop from close range. Malta got some numbers in the tackle, but they just couldn't hold him up. And the scoreline reads 4 points to nil, NIUE over Malta with a kick to come.
Yeah, back-to-back sets there for NIUE, and great start from the Island Nation. Here we go again here on the replay, just a simple inside pass to Lolo. Pretty hard to stop from there.
Make sure if you're tuning in via Bar TV as well, let us know where you're tuning in from and who you're cheering for. Bar TV streaming all of these games live for the Emerging Nations World Championships, giving those loved ones overseas a really good opportunity to keep track of their loved ones and team and cheer on their country in this tournament. If you're a bit worried about that weather, Paul, great opportunity to watch the game from the comfort of your lounge chair if you can't get down here to St Mary's today.
Sure is. He strikes it as the extras. So 6-0. NIUE over Malta here in the Emerging Nations World Championships. Coming to you from St Mary's in Western Sydney. Hope you're enjoying the coverage. You certainly will be if you're from NIUE.
Yeah, first time either team's got back-to-back sets, and NIUE cashing in there. 6 points to nil, a decent start from both sides. Now it's Malta's turn to respond.
So Sultana gets us back underway. Straight down to Luisi. We'll just take a hit up. Met there by Josh Martin, starting this game in jersey 13. He's the try scorer, George Lola. Very hard man to put down. Eventually he's wrapped up there by Castle. And Martin helping out. He's the 13, this is Filomona. Left-hand side. As Tonga High pops the pass there to Schmeichel. He's still going. He's cut down just over the 40-metre zone. So NIUE looking for back-to-back tries here. Not much of a run there, and wrapped up by Dean Zammit. So Paya puts this one up high again. It's another tester for the Maltese. Comes down to number 29. It's going through their hands here. Payne's got space. Payne might get into the corner, flicks it back inside, and Malta dive on it. And the Knights dodge a bullet there.
Yeah, exciting stuff there from NIUE. Looked like Payne pinned the ears back. He might get there, but good cover defence from the Knights.
So jersey 29 for NIUE. We don't have him in our program. And we've got a sneaky suspicion that it's Taki Jackson, who's been given number 30 by our program, but he could be number 29. We hope so. Send us a message or a tweet. Here's a tart from dummy half. Had a good game in that opener against Philippines. He's still going. Jake Attard. Skipper, he's eventually wrapped up by Jake Samoa. Oh, we've got a knock on. Hard to see that from our angle.
There looked to be a little bit of work in the play the ball there, but the referee was in good position, and he's ruled a little bit of a bobble there from Attard, who was outstanding in that first game against the Philippines. Really led from the front, and Skipper got on the score sheet as well, so he's one of their key players, Attard.
Fair to say that knock on, it could have been a penalty to Malta. He was trying to get up, looking for that quick play the ball. But NIUE will get the scrum feed right on halfway. Just over 10 minutes gone in this game one of day two, the Emerging Nations World Championships.
Good shot there from Kyle Caswell in defence.
This is Payne, Cyrus Payne. Big number 12, Zaya Tamasi, takes it up to the 30. Numbers both sides. They come to the right-hand side. Jake Samoa. Super start here by the NIUE team. Here's Luisi running across the line, linking up with Paya. They're going through the hands. It's been here with Tonga High. Tonga High is cut down. Still going. Eventually he's brought down. Bit of a handful out there on that edge. Here's Paya again running to the line. He puts this one low, but well, Sultana's there to clean it up. And he's dumped in the turf for his trouble by Eddie Paya. So Ben Stone playing in the number 6 jersey this match. A few players out injured after that Philippines game. This is Nathan Benson, just over the 20. Come this short side. Subs are coming on for Malta, as Aaron Greach will play that. So it's the last tackle for the Knights. Attard will go from dummy half. He thought about the big kick and the chip, and in the end he was in between as Schmeichel gets around the attempted tackle from Attard, but he's wrapped up there by Martin. So NIUE again get up to halfway after tackle 2. Another big unit coming on. This is Taki Jackson, 30. So we're still unsure who jersey 29 is. Here's Lola. Where's Lola? Cuts through a half gap, but he's brought down by Castle. They come out to this right side. Lucy's waiting for it, runs the line, pops out the back. Oh, Tonga High just ran into a brick wall. The ball's popped loose, and Malta dive on it. Adam Campbell. So Malta will bring this out through Nathan Benson. It's hard at dummy half. Strong tackle there on Sam Stone. Just short of the 30. Looking for an early kick. They do through Sultana. It's not a bad kick. The fullback was up. Cyrus Payne now playing fullback. And he'll clean this up just near his try line. Bring it up just over the 10. The line's there. And Malta bringing down just short of the 20.
And they needed that, Malta. Feels like the whole game's been played in their defensive half, so a nice early kick there from the fullback Sultana to turn the NIUE boys around and make them do a bit of hard yards off their own line.
Here's Jackson with another good run. He's just come on the field. Pushing him up near halfway again. Wrestling there is Zaya Tomasi. Pushed back over halfway. Kid at dummy half, Luisi trying to get a kick away. It's been deflected. Cleaned up there by Kyle Castle. In fact, it's Adam Campbell in 14. This will be Kyle Castle.
He was super impressive in the first game. Castle scored 3 tries. Looking to get on the score sheet again today.
Here's the big 8, Dean Zammit. A good game up front for Malta in the first game. Stone going through the hands here is Mazzelli. Pops the ball back to Stone, linking up with Attard. So going through the hands here, Malta. Tyler Castle. Castle trying to pop the ball away. And Cyrus Payne dives on it for NIUE.
He got the arm free there, and if he could have linked up with his brother, it might have spelt danger for NIUE.
Samoa wrapped up, bright green boots, just short of halfway. Here's Big Lola. George Lola making plenty of metres every time he does a carry. There's another one. Oh, it's inside pass to Schmeckel. Down, good defence there by Malta. They're on the attack again, NIUE. Paya. He'll just take the tackle. So Philomena at dummy half now. Luisi again running to the line. Put on the toe there by Schmeckel. He's going to pick it up. Schmeckel's over. Latrell Schmeckel scores the try. Does a little bit of a dance. Not sure if that's a goal winner or what it was, but doesn't matter. NIUE get their second try. 10-0 the kick to come.
Yeah, great vision from the fullback, Schmeckel. Saw a little gap in behind the defence, and they had some numbers on the outside there, NIUE, but he put it on the toe and got the perfect bounce and went over untouched. 10 points to 0 with a kick to come, and NIUE jump out to a deserved lead.
Here it is on the replay. She's just running to the line. Picked out Schmeckel. Put it on the toe. Got a great bounce. Basically dived over untouched. Sultana couldn't do anything. And NIUE celebrate. Look at this.
Greg Inglis-esque.
Yeah. I'm not sure if they got going as a NIUE. Send us a tweet or message us on Facebook. So pay up in for his to make it 2 from 2.
I'm willing to say it was some sort of lizard, Paul. Great opening 20 minutes from NIUE. Couldn't have asked for a better start to this tournament.
Yeah, they've had plenty of possession. Fortunately, we don't have a stats man with us, but I'm sure the possession will be in the 70s. And he adds the extras, so it's 12 points to 0. NIUE over Malta.
not just possession, Paul, but field position as well. The whole game's been played down in this half, down in Malta's defensive half so far. They haven't had a single opportunity, Malta, with an attacking kick at the end of a set. So just got to stay in the arm wrestle, Malta, and try and force an error or maybe a line break and get down the other end and put some pressure on themselves.
So Sultana with the restart again. It's a deep kick-off. Lucy takes it. This will be Jackson. Charges on it, Tucky Jackson. It's met heavily there by Zamet. Also a tard in the tackle, helped out by Kyle Green. This is Wes Lola. Again, good meters here from NIUE. Just up to, well, basically onto the 40. So that's Mike Filomona. Ulakita at dummy half. They go the left-hand side. Inside pass back in there too. Oh, he pops it out the back. Oh, good take there by Justice Ateo. So deep in Malta territory again. Payer. Oh, pops out the back. It's well picked up there by 16. Sione Tovo on the field. Lined up here on this short side. They go this way now with Lucy. He puts it up again for Sultana. Charging through again, the NIUE boys put Sultana under pressure. He did well to take it, and he earns Malta a penalty. And Jake Samoa, he looks like he's come off second best after that attempt at take, or a bit touch and go with the penalty there, but Malta won't be complaining. Here it is on the replay. Jake Samoa coming through. He's wrapped their arms around Emmanuel Sultana, and in the rule book, that's breaking the law.
They're certainly putting the fullback under a lot of pressure. Those bombs are coming down a metre out from the try line. So great kicking game so far from NIUE.
So Blake Phillips, he's on the field for Malta. Tar goes for a run from dummy half. It's up to 40 and another penalty to Malta. So this will help the Knights here.
This is the chance they've been looking for, Malta. They've got a full set of 6 inside NIUE's half now. Let's see if they can post some points and get back into this ball game.
Phillips with another run. And the ball's come loose. It's picked up here by Tonga High. So just when Malta finds some decent field position, they spill the ball. This is a very good run here by Sione Tovo. Lola had to reach for that. He did well there in the end. Here's Payne. Cyrus Payne, he not sure what position he's playing at the moment. He was named number 2 on the wing, but he seems to be playing a bit of a roving role. They go out to the short side. Where's Lola again? I don't think he's come off for a break yet, the big front row. He pops it out the back. Who's got it? Jake Samoa. Oh, solid contact there. Good hit from Tyler Castle. Lucy again running to the line. Oh, nice pass. Good shot again.
Good read in defence there from Kyla Castle that time.
Last tackle now for NIUE. Payer put this high. It's a tester here for Mazzelli out the wing. Going through. It's been picked up and that's a try. Justice Uteo scores NIUE's 3rd try of the match.
Just took it cleanly, didn't he?
Yeah, it was. I thought that was going straight in the hands of Maselli, but it just held up probably in the breeze, and Uteo takes that behind him and scores. 3rd try of the match for NIUE.
Yeah, 16-0 with a kick to come. They've had all the ball and all the field position so far, NIUE. As we see the replay here, Andy Payer with the kick. He puts it up high, gives his chasers plenty of time to get through on it. And as you said, Mazzelli was underneath it, and Uteo just comes through and takes the ball cleanly and plants it over the line. 16-0 with a kick to come. Got just over 17 minutes left in this first half, so still plenty of time for Malta to get back into this game, but Just need to look at completing a few sets and trying to get down the other end at the moment.
Well, just got some confirmation here from Jules, who's told us what the try celebration was a little earlier on. It's pronounced Unaga. I hope I've pronounced that right. That's the best I'm going to do. It's a tough coconut crab.
I was wrong. I thought it would be a lizard for sure. Well, there you go. The crab.
So thanks, Jules, for sending that through. Watching her nephew, Justice Atateo, Jersey 5, who just picked up that try. And Paya gets 3 from 3, so it's now NIUE 18, Malta 0. What a start.
Yeah, Malta will be looking to their forwards to get them back into this game. Sam Stone was outstanding in the first match against the Philippines, so they'll be looking for him to get on the ball, and a few strong runs from Sam Stone, a Newcastle boy.
So the shallow restart this time. Oh, good hit there. Tyler Castle just lined up Tonga High. Got that right underneath the ribs. Here's Jackson. Where's Lola? Oh, penalty for play the ball. The referees have been on that in this tournament. Whole ball between the legs. So just what the Knights needed.
Yeah, we saw a few of those on Monday as well, so a little bit of ill discipline creeping in there for NIUE, who have been on top, so just opens the door slightly for Malta.
Phillips. This time he hangs on to it. Tard waits for it at dummy half. They go out to the right. Stone runs to the line, inside pass there to Sam Stone. Playing out on that right edge now, Sam Stone. Campbell runs to the line, good pass to Castle. Castle's got one to beat. Oh, great tackle there. So close to the line. Here they go again. Sultana flicks it out the back. Castle bats it back. Benson will pick it up. They've done well there, Malta, to hang on to that. Here's Campbell. Looking up here with Martin. Martin tackled centre field, 10 out from the try line. Last tackle for Malta. They come to the left-hand side again. Campbell puts it in behind the defence. Oh, Castle could have got a try here.
I think it is.
Tyler Castle, I thought the ball was going dead for sure. The referee points to the spot. Malta get on the scoreboard. 18-4 with a kick to come. Well done, Tyler Castle.
Yeah, never gave up on the chase there, Castle. As you said, Paul, it looked like the kick might be a bit too big. NIUE were happy to let it run and take the risk, and well, it hasn't paid off for them, and Tyler Castle just sneaks in between two defenders and plants the ball down just inside the in-goal line. And Malta are back in this one, 18-4 with a kick to come.
Big shout out to Lindsay Bridge, watching from Perth, WA. Thanks for joining us in the coverage.
We see the replay here, and just sneaks in between two players. Castle, a little bit of a bobble there maybe, but I'll take the points, Malta.
Well, I'm going to say that Schmeichel bobbed it back into the Maltese player, into Castle's breadbasket, and he forced it with the torso. So we'll give it a try.
I'm happy for them to award the try. No video refs here, so happy to stick with the referee's on-field decision.
It's certainly what the Knights needed. So Nathan Benson, 18 from touch. No real breeze to speak of. He strikes it nicely, it's coming around, he's got it. So it's 18-6.
We saw him miss one from right in front on Monday, Paul, and he's kicked that one beautifully today. So he's got his kicking boots on by the looks of things. Just over 12 minutes to go in this first half. That's the try that Malta needed.
Yeah, it certainly was. They've NIUE have certainly had all the running in this first half, and I think Malta's only been in NIUE's territory twice during the game. They come up, oh, this is a bad restart. Could have been dangerous there. Just went to sleep from the kickoff again.
Again, Kyle Castle was just Johnny on the spot, managed to keep that ball in.
Solid contact there. Jersey 20. 26 is Zach Borg. He's Stone. Across, linking, looking for support, but he'll just take the tackle. So Tard will go for a run from dummy half. Pinches another 12 metres. Just short of halfway. He's dangerous from there. Kyle Castle goes into dummy half. Go through the hands. Here's Stone. Ben Stone gets into NIUE territory. We'll go this short side again. Campbell pops a pass. Tyler Castle has been wrapped up, and well, it's a handover. I didn't see the signal for the last.
Yeah, probably not the last tackle play that they were after there, Malta. They had a good set after points, and a kick down into the corner would have been preferable. They chanced their arm and didn't pay off.
Jake Samoa with the hit up. So another opportunity here for NIUE. 45 out from Malta's try line. Luisi, inside pass in the big 16, Tovo. Had some good carries in this first half, Sione Tovo. Come this short side again with Luisi. Just chips this over the top. It's an easy one for Sultana. And he takes that. Good run there from Emmanuel Sultana from the Warilla Gorillas. So Jake Scott, he takes a run. Another dart from dummy halves, Tyson Muscat. Just short of halfway now, Malta.
Having a bit of success out of dummy half, Malta.
Cut out pass out there, out to the winger, Jake Scott. And he's been absolutely bear hugged out there by Ikatula. Go through the hands again, he's 17, it's Phillips. Last tackle for the Knights. Go back to the short side. Stone with the ball. He just chips it over the top. He's going to beat everybody in the touch. It could even be out in the full. It is. So.
Yeah, not the desired result on that last tackle. From the first game, Malta had the Justin Rodriguez in the 6 and Jono Dallas in the 7. So a bit of a change in the halves today with Ben Stone wearing the 6. And it looks like Adam Campbell playing as halfback. So just a little bit of uncertainty there in the halves and a couple of last tackle options that haven't paid off. So
here's Tonga High charging forward. A good run here from Tonga High. Coming to short side, here's Luisi. 17. Alvarado. Luisi, inside pass. Oh, hit heavily there by Borg. Good shot there from Zach Borg. Inside Maltese territory again. It's the dummy this time, Payan. It's gone straight into the hands of Muscat. So we go the short side. Stone, Sam Stone. 2 Stones out there for Malta. Here's Borg. Oh, felt that up here in the commentary box. Good shot there from jersey 14, Tamata Rengi. It's Phillips. Takes him up centre field, 30 out from the NIUE's line. The final 10 minutes of this first half. Campbell. Castle puts it on the toe for his brother Kyle Castle chasing through. It's going to beat everyone. He's just popped up again. Almost have another blinding try for the Maltese. But that one has beaten everyone over the dead ball line.
Yeah, I think he might have got to it first, Castle, and kept it in play, but unfortunately the back went forward. So NIUE get the restart, 20 out, 7 tackle set.
What about the hit on Tovo there from Borg? Certainly it's made some big hits in this first half. Boys will feel it later on this evening. You'd think there's another one. Stone coming off second best then. NIUE again though, getting a roll on up over halfway as they throw it through the hands, stepping back inside Luisi. He's tackled just over the 40. Good metres here from NIUE. Here's a run from Schmeichel. Schmeichel running across field. Tries to pop the pass, he does. Payer's got it now. Payer still going. And we brought down just over the 30. Still going, takes 4 Knights players to bring him down. Last tackle now for NIUE. Sit out here to the right. It's been put up high there by Jake Samoa. It's going to come down. Castle's got a hand to it. And it's gone into touch. So a repeat set coming up here for NIUE.
Yeah, we got caught in 2 minds there, Castle, whether or not to go for that ball or just stand off and make the tackle. And in the end, he got a hand to it and it's gone out into touch. We've just got some confirmation through on the number 29 is Isaiah Ikatuli.
Ikatuli, so they've probably swapped jerseys, Ikatuli.
So thank you very much for that, Jacko. Much appreciated.
So scrum backs and we're back underway. Here's Ikatuli now. Charging onto that, it's number 14, Ringy, getting within a metre of the try line. We'd love a try here before half-time. It's Payer, it's a long cut-out pass, there's a chance here. It's more than a chance, he's over. It's like Jordan Tonga High out there on that far side. And NIUE get their 4th try of the afternoon.
Yeah, they had them shot to bits out there for numbers. Had a man unmarked on the outside, but went himself and put the head down, bumped off one defender and got over the try line. And with under 5 minutes to go until half time, that could be a big try for NIUE, who jump out to a 22 points to 6 lead over MALTA. And the way Eddie Payer's been kicking, wouldn't bet against him making it 24 to 6.
Great vision there from Payer. Maltese defence moved up and in. Good strength there. As we see, it's actually the number 12, Tamasi. So apologies there to Zaya Tamasi. And not what Malta wanted just before half-time.
No, they've done well to work their way back into the game, Malta, and another repeat set for NIUE off the knock-on, and they've turned pressure into points again, so well done to the NIUE team. Got Luke Jobson tuning in from the USA, so cheers, Luke. Hope you're enjoying the coverage from Bar TV. Make sure you let us know where you're cheering from and who you're cheering for if you're watching via Bar TV. They'll be streaming every game live throughout this Emerging Nations World Championships. We've got 3 more games today, Paul. I hope your voice box is ready for that. Well,
I'll have a break the next couple. So it's you that's just got to do the yodeling and the whatever it is to get your voice into shape.
My missus has told me I talk too much anyway, so
that one's hooking around. Just hooked around too much. So it remains 22-6, NIUE over Malta.
Sorry about that, Eddie. I backed you in, mate.
So around 3 minutes remaining till half time. The Knights just taking their time. I said they've got to win up against the Philippines on day 1 of the tournament.
And that's the thing we've got to remember, Paul. They only played 3 days ago, Malta, so fatigue could become an issue. NIUE boys, fresh legs, strong running.
So again, Luisi will take the take. Tovo will just charge into the line. Martin in there with first contact. Help from Borg. And NIUE again will just bring this out of their own territory. So every time they make a carry, they're getting well over the advantage line, pushing the Maltese defence back. There's Alvarado there, just short of halfway. 4 tackles gone. There's the 14, Rengi. So look for a good kick away. Paya puts it up high again. Sultana's underneath it. The chasers are coming through. He's done well. Manuel Sultana, he got away from the first attempt to tackle. He's brought down on the 30.
One thing they've done really well, NIUE, in this first half, and we haven't spoken about it a lot, is their ball control. Haven't seen them put it on the deck too many times, and that's really helped them with their last tackle options and field position.
Stone. It's number 15, Muscat. Muscat still going, trying to get the arm free, but just takes the tackle in the end. Stone gets around from 1, looking for support, and he's just popped it straight into the hands of NIUE. So another chance here in the final minute of the first half for NIUE. 22-6, they're up. Feeling that he's lost the ball. The referee won't have a bar of it. Tovo pops it out to Luisi. Luisi doing a dummy, linking up with Schmeichel. Schmeichel trying to run around them here. He's got away from them all. Schmeichel, he'll put the afterburners on. Schmeichel has just been ankle tapped. He's got up, he's put it down, and we've got a penalty for double movement.
Yeah, he's unlucky there, Schmeichel. Looked like the Malta defence might have just fallen off him, but they got back just in time and were able to put a hand on him on the ground, and we've got a double movement. So Malta get away with one there.
Well, it deserved a try. It was a great effort. He got away from the attempt to tackle from Kyle Castle. And a great ankle tap there from Tyler Castle, brought him down. Just Sultana had him around the legs.
Definite try saver there.
Certainly was, and that ankle tap and tackle from Sultana has kept Malta in the match, you'd say. Here's Stone. He's gone a little grubber kick it. I'm not sure if he even got a foot to the ball. He's gone for another one. Sultana's there to pick it up, puts it on the toe, and well, Schmeichel is there to pick it up. Watch him, he's just palmed off Castle, and he'll take the tackle, and that will be half time. So entertaining first half of the Emerging Nations World Championships between Malta and NIUE. And it is NIUE going into the sheds, leading 22 points to 6 at half time. We'll take a quick break and be back with the second half. Our off-season hasn't started yet. So the referee's just about to blow time on for this second period. And away we go with the second half. Deep kick off, and Stone will just run back into the defence. He slipped over there and fell awkwardly. Very slow to his feet there, Stone. So Malta will be looking to get first points here, obviously. Down 22-6. They want this one to get away from them. Here's Zamet. Oh, bumped down to the ground quickly there. He gets up and plays it quickly. He's out the back, Sultana with a good kick, looking for a 40-20, but it's going to hold up. There's a slight breeze out there. And Schmeichel, he scored a good try in the first half. He'll just take the tackle, 15 out from his own try line. This is Payne. So we're about to be joined in the commentary shortly by a NIUE official. Hopefully he can step in and help us out here with a few pronunciations. Here's a good run here by Alvarado. Just over halfway here. So again, NIUE dominate in their attack. Goes with the hands of Luisi and Samoa. Samoa still going, Jake Samoa. He'll get over halfway and he's up to the 30. So welcome, it's Argy, is it? Argy, how are you, mate? Just get you to hold that mic up. And impressive start for NIUE here on the opening day for you guys. And just tell us a little bit about rugby league in NIUE.
Well, at the moment, rugby league is developing into a bit of education back at the island at the moment with the young ones, and developing into the older ones that are expanding their experience over in Auckland, New Zealand, and also Australia. But we are focusing on developing a little bit further in the island, and hoping in the future that we're able to be in the same level as other countries that are in the participation of these cups.
Well, the Emerging Nations is a great start for you. How hard is it to get all the players together?
Well, we're spread apart at the moment, but they're very passionate on who they're playing for, and they come together. And they come to the bonding session we're having recently is tremendously well, and well supported by the people of NIUE and the people of NIUE here in Australia.
Now, if anyone's joining into the broadcast and want to get involved with NIUE Rugby League, how do they get involved?
Well, at the moment, NIUE is developing, and we have a lot of young talent that we have here, Australia, Auckland, New Zealand, and also the NIUE. And we are looking forward to having a lot of development work, and a lot of the island itself is developing its own competitions at this moment, and we're hoping to expand.
Just one final thing, notice on the jerseys you've got a lot of names on the front of the jerseys. How did that come about?
Well, that is a tremendous support from the sponsors and families that have supported the team so far, as we're non-financial support from any of the nominations of Rugby League. We are funding of our own, and the names on those jerseys are from families who have donated, helping with the funds, and a tremendous help to the team. And that's why their names are on the jerseys at the moment. That's the names of those who have supported the Rugby League team, and also the sponsors.
Well, Archie, thanks for taking time out with us here on Bar TV Sports, and good luck not only for today but for the rest of the tournament.
I'm sorry I introduced myself again. I'm John Huffer, President. It's okay. It's the first time actually NIUE is actually into this Emerging Nations, and everything is new to us at the moment. But we are tremendously happy and appreciative of things that are happening in front of us at this time.
Thanks to you, John. So far, so good for NIUE. It's 22-6. Just 5 minutes into that second half, and that one's gone out in the full, so more pressure coming up here from Malta. The referee's given a penalty here, maybe for a late shot. Didn't quite pick up what happened there, Dean.
No, it looked like the kick had just sailed out on the full, and as you said, Paul, it must have been a late shot on the kicker, and gives Malta a really good opportunity to get back into this ball game. 22 points to 6 down, 5 minutes into this second half. The old cliche, it's imperative that they score next, Malta.
It certainly is. There's a light sprinkle of rain I can see coming across the field here. The ground's held up very well so far. They go out to the left-hand side. Campbell with it, linking up with Sultana. Sultana there to Castle, and Castle's just bundled into the ground. 15 out. The Knights looking for their second try. Campbell again at first receiver. Here's Zammit, the big front rower. Centre field, 10 out. Numbers both sides. They come to the right-hand side with Stone. Stone runs to the line. He's met heavily and brought down there by Tomasi. Out to the left now. Campbell again. First receiver, Sultana. Could have been a bit of a shepherd's call play on there. Benson had a bit of work to do, but he's put a foot into touch, unfortunately. So I'll let off there for NIUE.
Yeah, probably a fair result, to be honest. It looked like there might have been a bit of obstruction there as Malta shifted the ball from right to left. And as you said, Paul, Benson just with a foot on the touchline as we see the replay. Yeah, the lead runner just taking out one of the defenders there, but Benson put a foot into touch, so no harm, no foul.
To be fair there, I think Zeb Luisi was just lining Tyler Castle up no matter what.
Chance goes begging for Malta. 22 points to 6 down.
So NIUE bringing this out of their own 10-metre zone. 4 in the tackle there for the Knights. Milakita at dummy half. To Marcy. Again driven back by the Maltese defence. 4 again in this tackle. Good set defence here for Malta. They don't want to get too over enthusiastic, give away a penalty. Again, they can't get over this 10-metre zone. Here's Lola. Big Wes Lola. Gets him over the 10-metre zone now. So a very good defence here from Malta. And now a spilt ball. Great reward for the Knights.
Yeah, great line speed from Malta. Might have been a point of emphasis for the coach in the halftime talk. They've certainly come out with really improved line speed in this second half and putting NIUE under a lot of pressure. They've got their rewards, so another opportunity here for Malta.
Still early days in this second half, but you think Malta need a try off this set. So Campbell feeds it. They come to the right-hand side through Ben Stone. Ben Stone's meant high there, but referee allows it to play on, says it's okay. Greach is in a dummy half. Here's the number 12, Sam Stone. 3 metres out from the try line. Short pass. Could have a try here for Malta. No. Inches close. Greach waits for it at dummy half. Try to get a quick play of the ball. But we have another penalty to the Knights.
Yeah, he went close there. Good goal line defence from NIUE. Got underneath and stopped him from getting the ball down. And Greach will take the tap.
So we're back underway through Martin. Trying to rip the ball out there was Ulakita. Martin hangs onto it. Over it, out to the left-hand side, and the ball's been spilt. Adam Campbell has had a good game. It's probably his first mistake.
Yeah, just had a bit of a look there, Campbell, as the ball came to him from dummy half. Just the fundamentals. Make sure you catch that ball before you take that look up. It's let NIUE off the hook. As the rain looks to be getting a little bit heavier out there, Paul.
Just thinking we seem to be camped down in this territory for the last 10 minutes or so. Scrum after scrum. There's Ikatula. Has a run. So now Tamazi. So better start to this set for NIUE. Yes, you're right, that rain is coming down pretty hard now. Here's Wes Lola. Good run over the 40. It's a better set here from NIUE. Luisi. The Demon Devil tries to run around them. Stone just collars him and brings him down on the 40-metre line. Last tackle now for NIUE. Payer with the ball. Just put this one down in the corner for Sultana. Daniel Sultana will run back into the defence, and he's been crunched there by Jake Samoa. Get up and play the ball. It's Benson. Goes for a run. He's met heavily there too by Ulakita. So Malta bringing this out of their own territory. To the 20. You know, the short side, Stone, he slips over. And lucky he did. Because Samoa was lining up. Here's a good run here by Castle. He's gone straight through. Looking for support, but there's nobody there. Good run there. It's actually Tyson Muscat. Last tackle now for Malta. Appealing for a penalty, and now they've lost the ball. So again, Malta get themselves into a good position, and they come up with a bad play and hand the ball over pretty easy.
Yeah, that was Muscat with the break, and as you said, came to the fullback with no support. He took the tackle, and I thought maybe the fullback had laid in the tackle for a bit too long, but the referee allowed it. So we see the replay here. Looking around for support, couldn't find any. Good tackle there from Sean Cool. That's the big front rower, Wes Lola, getting back as well. And then a loose play the ball and just lets NIUE off the hook again.
Here's Sean Cool. Good support here today at St Mary's for both teams. Coming up after this, we've got Japan against Turkey.
Talk about good support. The Turkish fans are in fine voice on Monday, so...
Yeah, a couple of them sat right underneath our effects mic. Here's Tomasi with another good run, gets him over halfway. Tucky Jackson in the dummy half. Inside pass here to the 14, Rengie. He's brought down 45 out from Malta's line. We're looking for another try here, NIUE. Zeb Lucy, inside pass. Tomasi. Ulakita waiting for it at dummy half. Go out to the right-hand side again. Luisi, cross kick. Jake Scott waits for it, and he's been barreled there by Tucky Jackson. And again, Malta will have to bring this out of their own territory. Oh, another solid contact there. And the defender there for NIUE could be in some sort of trouble there. Could have even been a use of a forearm.
Yeah, the old bumper bar was up a little bit.
The referee's just called time off. Can't quite pick up the jersey of the player that's on the ground. Interesting there, just looking at some stats here. Tyson Muscat, who made that break for Malta a moment ago, he made his debut for Malta back in 2006. He's been around for a while.
One of the veterans of the team by the looks of things. So we see a replay here.
Oh, no, it's just a good shot. And Tateo just come off second best, I think it is. Just Tateo. That's the number 9, Ulakita. Still down receiving treatment at the moment. Tamati Ulakita. He's just set up right now, which is a good sign. Rain getting stronger as the match progresses. We've still got 3 more games after this.
Yeah, you said it earlier, Paul, the field's holding up quite well at the moment. It'll be a big test for it today in these conditions. Plenty of traffic on it.
So good news, Ulakita is up on his feet. From Shell Harbour, playing in the Group 7 South Coast competition. And his replacement is going to be big George Lola.
First try scorer today, George Lola. Couldn't stop him from close range. They've been outstanding in the front row, the Lola brothers.
So Malta, they come down this short corridor. Stone gives a good pass away, and Muscat is just lined up and driven into the turf by Otateo. Sultana now will get the kick downfield. It's a good, easy one there for Schmeichel to take. He runs straight back into Campbell. The big hits keep coming here. Otateo goes for a run from dummy half. Hope you're enjoying the coverage here on Bar TV Sports. We'll bring you all the Emerging Nations Championships games, plus the Confederate Cup, and also the PDRL coming up later on next week. This is a good run here, but the referee has seen an obstruction.
Forward pass, Paul.
Forward pass, I beg your pardon.
Through a gaping hole. The pass was just a touch forward, according to the referee. Must have been the pass out of dummy half. So that was the only one.
Well, Jake Samoa was trying to feed that for NIUE there, and the referee was up to the trick and said no, give that to Campbell. So Benson will play it now. Oh, good run there. So Kyle Green out there, spun around onto his back. He'll get up and play it now. Attard's back out there in jersey 9 for Malta. Also Cameron Mazzelli. Zach Borg had a few good runs, and as I give him a rap, he spilt the ball. Commentator's curse, there's the first one for the day. Apologies to Zach Borg.
Yeah, might have been a little hand in there as well. Just a loose carry, and as the rain continues to tumble here at St Mary's, it'll be more crucial as the day goes on, handling, trying to get through your sets and get to your kick.
You see that rain coming down on your screen. Here's the replay of Borg. Another good shot there from Lola that's popped it free. Could have been a shoulder. Oh, now they've almost forgot the ball at the scrum. Gatula take the hit up. NIUE again doing well, up over halfway. Getting tangled up with Attard. They go to the short side. It's Gatula again on a run, getting up over the 40. Got the back line set deep here to the left. There's Luisi, runs to the line, gives it to Paya. Paya linking up with Schmeichel. Schmeichel will run to the line and he's wrapped up. Still going Schmeichel. He's a hard man to bring down. Palms away one. Schmeichel palmed away there Blake Phillips, who he's got the finger in the eye by the looks of it. He's running back to the defensive line now. Inside pass, here we go, big Lola. George Lola brought down. A Lola combination there. They come to the left-hand side again. Zeb Lucy with a cut-out pass. There's a chance here in the corner. We've got a try. Justice Uteo scores in the corner. And NIUE extend their lead 26-6 with the kick to come.
And we're just over 20 minutes to go in this one, Paul. That's a big lead, a 20-point lead in these conditions. Last tackle, they put it through the hands, a lovely cut-out ball. Malta looked like they might take the intercept, but it was just out of the reach as we see the replay.
Lovely cut-out pass.
Got fingers to it.
Just got touched there. Good stuff there by Tucky Jackson too to run to the line and draw the players.
He just gave Uteo enough room there on the outside of his man to sneak over in the corner. That takes the scoreline to 26 points to 6. NIUE over Malta with a kick to come.
So, tough kick here coming up for Jake Samoa.
I haven't seen Eddie Paya back out there in this second half, Paul. Looks like the halfback for NIUE might be having a bit of a rest.
He was out there, but he's done well. The team's in front. It gets to the stage now where you want to rest some of your key players for the next game against Philippines. There's still 20-odd minutes to go, so I'm not writing Malta off yet. And that one's just going to stay to the left, so it remains 26 points to 6. So who's been your pick out there so far, Dan?
Oh, the two Lola boys in the front row really laid a platform for NIUE today. They've been outstanding with their go forward. Really hard to bring down. Good, strong running. Luisi's been good as well. He's really controlled the play. And their fullback, Schonkel, who's got over the stripe himself. As you said earlier, Paul, really hard man to tackle. He's been good at the back.
Good take there by Luisi. Solid run there. It's Rengi. So it comes down now. You could say to forward against us. A good defence there by Malta on Lola. There's George Lola. Gets through one. He's been hard to stop all day. Scamper from dummy half here, or he's just slipped over there with Schmeichel. For the Mona in a dummy half. Luisi. Just chips this one over behind the winger, Jake Scott. He's got a bit of work to do, and it's been picked up and flicked back inside by Ukatala. And it's gone into touch. Dangerous there if a couple of other NIUE players were running through.
He nearly got caught napping there, Scott. I think he was hoping for that one to head over the touchline, and NIUE, and in particular Utatawa, got down there and got possession of the ball, but put a foot into touch before he could get it back in field. So a bit of a let-off there for Malta. Just under 20 minutes to go in this one. 20 points down as a mountain to climb, but they remain in the game.
He's on the replay, just flicks it. Oh, he's gone into touch anyway, but fancy stuff. Benson, driven back. So what have Malta got? Cole Green bumps off one, tries to pinch a couple more metres, but the referee says no, just play it there. Oh, that one, I felt that up here. Good shot there from Tamata Rangi.
It's been the story of the day so far. It isn't throughout a lack of effort for Malta, but NIUE just really physical and dominant through that middle third.
Sam Stone there. Play this. They'll come to this short side. Sultana, chip over the top. Is it going to bounce? Luckily, no. It's been picked up well by Justice Ateo.
Was well read by the winger.
Hush McKell. So Philomono, he looks like he's playing in a dummy half now. Cyrus Payne goes for a run. Sloppy play the ball. Referee, seen there's a hand in there from a Maltese player. And NIUE get another opportunity. So, NIUE again trying to post another try here. Slow to play the ball there. It's big Azar Ikatuli. Slow to his feet. Play it now. Good leg drive here.
Try here, just about wrap it up, I think, for NIUE, if they can get over the stripe.
Lamona at dummy half. Luisi runs back away from his line. Tries to get away from Martin. Eventually he's brought down. Still 12 out from the Maltese try line. Alvarado throws it out the back. Attard's there. I think he might have got a hand to it. Let's play on. Jake Attard, he's got a long way to go. The fullback's coming across. He's going to be cut down. He's got Tyler Castle in support. Attard dances around. He's eventually wrapped up by Justice Ateo. Good run there from Jake Attard, the skipper. Can Malta get one back? Stone throws it out to Sultana. Here's the other Stone, Shane Stone, linking up there with Campbell. Campbell, good tackle. Great tackle there from Jake Simona. Jake Scott there at dummy half. Stone. Oh, Sultana did well to take that one. Sign him up for cricket. Season's just around the corner. Tard, they come out to this right-hand side again. Stone cut out pass to Campbell. Had to stop for it. So can the Knights come up with a try here? Here's Ben Stone again. He'll put a little grubber in there. It's been fielded well there by Tucky Jackson.
Yeah, great goal line defence there from NIUE. Weathering that storm. Maintaining that 20-point lead. We've got just over 15 minutes to go in this first game of the second day of the Emerging Nations World Championships.
So we've got a couple of special guests here joining us here in Bar TV. Dean Hallertau and Junior Palo. Thanks for coming along, boys.
Joseph, it's Joseph Paulo, the other one.
The better one?
Bigger one.
The better one, 100%.
Bigger one, yeah. You might just knock me out here. So true to form, getting everything wrong. How are you boys enjoying the emerging nations so far?
Oh, it's been great. Obviously, we've actually got a foot in the NIUE camp, so we're pretty happy to see them up 26-6 with only 14 minutes to go. But some good footy today in the conditions, pretty trying conditions.
So how did you boys get involved with the NIUE squad?
Yeah, well, like you said, we're part NIUE and just doing our little bit as we can, just trying to support the boys and just some of the fundraising work they're doing and trying to get the group together and try to find ways to just improve, not only NIUE but every nation. You know, you see Malta here and the other nations represented today. It's exciting, and for us it's just cool that we can be a part of it.
So the referee is given a penalty there to Malta. Now I spoke to John, the president, earlier on, and it must be a big effort to get a lot of these boys from NIUE over here. Plus you've got a bunch of local talent as well with the heritage. How hard is it for the boys to gel for a tournament like this?
Yeah, of course. Guys coming from all different places, some in Queensland, some here in New South Wales, some over in New Zealand, then and coming from the islands as well. It's tough with a short preparation. I think they only come into camp some Saturday, some Sunday, so it is quite difficult to form those combinations, but they did have a test match last year against Lebanon before the World Cup, so there's a few guys that have come back from there that no doubt that time last year helped them.
So it's dart from dummy half from Atard. Held back, good defence there by NIUE. Stone will wait for it at dummy half. Knight's looking for a try. Campbell goes with the hands. Here's Ben Stone, does a dummy. Still going. And the ball's come loose and we'll have a scrum. So guys, you're still heavily involved with the NRL, obviously. Dane with ABC and a few other commitments. It's Bar TV, mate. We can give everyone a plug. But do you mention to, I guess, all your connections? You might see some talent out here. Any guys that have, you think, geez, he could do all right in the NRL?
Oh, look, there's a number of players that we've been fairly impressed with, particularly from the NIUE side. Jacob Samoa, who I've had a little bit to do with over the last couple of years, just become good mates with him. He was injured last year, missed out on the game against Lebanon, but he's back in the side on the left edge, right edge, and then he's found himself playing in the halves because of Eddie Bayer's injury. So he's been pretty impressive. The Lolo brothers, big units in the front row, they're always good, and Latrell at fullback has been outstanding. He's had a hand in a lot of their good attacking plays, and he's been really impressive. For Malta, I actually spent some time with Tyler Castle, their back rower, and he's really impressive, hits like a sledgehammer, and that try he scored in the first half, good determined effort, so some good players from both sides.
It certainly is. It's great to see the emerging nations now, boys. Will you hang around for the whole day, or?
Yeah, we'll be around for a bit of the day, so looking forward to watching some exciting footy while the footy's over at the moment.
Good stuff. Well, thanks for taking time out and coming up and having a chat with us, and hope you enjoy the rest of the tournament.
Cheers, boys.
Dane Hallertau and Joseph Polo there, NRL stars. One former NRL star. And NIUE bringing this out again from their own territory. Comfortable lead of 26-6. Just over 10 minutes to go in this. Ball goes out the back. Philemona there with the ball.
Just touching on the boys that just joined us, it's great to see people and players with their profile getting behind these emerging nations and helping them out in any way they can, whether it be fundraising or coaching.
What a pick up there from Tovo, and then he throws it out the back. That was brilliant from the big fella. Here's Tyler Castle. Just got to mention a moment ago. Trying to inspire something here for the Maltese. So they go to the left-hand side. Here's Martin. As I said earlier, for and against becomes very important. Also, they got over Philippines day one. Green. Kyle Green there wrapped up. 22 out from the try line. Zatard gives it to Campbell. Going through the line, here's Ben Stone. Sultana, he's looked dangerous. And Tucky Jackson just wraps him up. The ball comes loose. NIUE dive on it. Jake Samoa. Call from the crowd, penalise them. Tamazi looking to offload the pass, but no one backing up. So a very good opening game here for NIUE. The supporters will be proud of their effort. So Latrell Shamackel goes for a scamper from dummy half, and I think you're right what you said earlier, Dean, about the backup of only 2 days rest for Malta and a couple of injuries. It's certainly taken its toll.
Yeah, that's the thing with these tournament setups. Malta coming off a short rest and NIUE coming into this one fresh. It looks to have played a part, but NIUE will come up against those sorts of conditions in their next game against the Philippines, and Malta will get a bit of a rest after this one.
Yeah, well-deserved rest, and they'll have to wait for the game on Sunday when NIUE take on Philippines to see who goes through to the cup round as Philomona picks up the ball. So looking for another try here, NIUE. Tovo, dummy half, running hard is Alvarado. Ball's come loose, but they get a penalty. Apologies again to our listeners. The Turkish fans have set up camp right underneath our effects mic. So NIUE will just take their time here with the restart. Mike Philomona gets us underway, and here comes Wes Lola charging onto it. I think there's about 5 Maltese there in defence. So the set out here to the left. Philomona inside pass. George Lola went without it, and Jake Attard dives on it.
Yeah, great play from the skipper, putting his body on the line there, Attard, and cleaning up that loose ball.
There's Kyle Green. Still wrestling, trying to pick up some metres. So coming up after this one, we've got Japan v Turkey. Turkey were very impressive in their opening game against the Solomon Islands. So it'll be interesting to see how that one pans out.
Well, I've been on the Japan Facebook page, Paul, and they're ready for what is being dubbed as the Turkish War. So should be a hotly contested one next up.
Here's Scott. Scott gets around a couple. Jake Scott, he's got the fullback. He's got support. He's got it. And Tyson Muscat, is he going to get over? He will. Tyson Muscat scores Malta's second try. A great break made by Jake Scott. Good stuff there by the Knights.
Yeah, great try for Malta. And the 12-year veteran, Muscat, gets over the stripe. Lovely little break from Jake Scott down the right-hand side, and Muscat backing up in support. He goes over. With just over 7 minutes to go in this one. The scoreline reads 26 points to 10, so there's a kick to come, but it might be too little too late for the Knights.
Here's the replay. It was all started by Attard, and Jake Scott, he had a lot of work to do. He's got through 3 players there. And backing up well was Muscat. The legs are tired. In the end, he got over well.
He had a lot of work to do there, Scott, and he drew the fullback really well. Gave Muscat enough room and time to get to the try line.
Bit of a sign there. Not sure what that is, but if you're a Maltese fan and know what Tyson Muscat was doing there, send us a tweet or a message on Facebook. Good to see some post-try celebrations. Nathan Benson looking to add the extras. And strikes it nicely, but it's hit the post and comes back. So it remains 26 to 10. Nathan Benson just kicks the ball away further just to soak up a bit more time there. And NIUE there in no rush to get this restart underway. 16-point lead with just under 6 minutes remaining.
Yeah, they'll be happy with the win, NIUE, but they'll want to keep this points differential like it is or improve on it. As you said, Paul, for and against could be so crucial in determining who goes through to these semi-finals.
Luisi gets us underway. Sam Stone, it's an awkward bounce, gets away from him. So Malta, have they got another try in them? They'll be looking for one more. Come up against a very good NIUE side who, yes, no one would have had them on the radar as Atard just pinches another 15 metres. Malta were tipped to go through. Possibly the second upset of the tournament here. Castle brought down there on the 40 metre zone. He hasn't stopped trying all day. There's this man Atard for another couple of metres. Flicks it away to Sultana. Linking up is Adam Campbell, and Campbell scores Malta's third try of the afternoon. So they're finishing strong here.
Great offload from Atard. He's been scheming out of dummy half all day. He looks to be in a bit of discomfort at the moment, but jumped out of dummy half, attacked the line and managed to get an arm free. A great offload. And then Campbell backing up on the inside. So you see the replay here. Atard just squeezes between two defenders. Lovely offload. And then back inside to Campbell. He had too much pace for the NIUE defenders and they go over next to the upright. So 26-14 with 4 minutes to go. 2 tries, 4 minutes. It's not beyond the realms of possibility. Atard is still down receiving attention.
So I'm not going to say anything about Nathan Benson's attempt here after what happened in Windsor on Monday. And he gets that one. So it's now 26-16. So the difference is 10 points with less than 4 minutes to go.
They found their second win, Malta. We spoke about it earlier, the quick turnaround. They've found a new lease on life here in the last 5 to 10 minutes.
The referee's just called time off. So NIUE just taking their time with the restart.
Three minutes 20 to go on the official clock. Stone
flags this here. Big fella. Kyle Green is just met solely by the defence of NIUE. Tell you one thing, they're still hitting hard. So looking for another one here, the Knights. There's the try scorer, Campbell. Here's Borg. The ball's come loose again.
And that might be all she wrote for the Malta Knights. Spirited fight back in the second half. It's going to come up just short against a very good NIUE team.
Well done to those supporters there on the hill or the bank, braving the elements. I don't think there's much room in this grandstand in front of us. A lot of the seats are full.
Yeah, good to see so many people out here supporting this Emerging Nations tournament. Treated to some good footy so far.
Latrell Mel. He's still going Schmeichel, and now the ball's come loose. And we'll have another scrum. So the way this game's going, we could have a scrum-a-thon to finish the game. Time off again. He's back in now, and the referee blows time back on. So margin 10. So we hope for one last try here. Ben Stone pinches a couple more metres. It's Martin. Oh, still some heavy contact out there by the NIUE boys.
We're just over a minute to go in this one. Paul, who's been your best today out there?
Well, as Seb Luisi and Eddie Payer, they set the tone early. Set up some good tries. The fullback, McKell, he's been brilliant as well. And also the big forwards up front, the Lola brothers, George and Wes. They've all chipped in. It's been a great effort here by NIUE. There's a bat back there. Sultana throws it out. Greach, what can he do? Here's Jake Scott. He set up a try a moment ago. He's still going, Jake Scott. Oh, we've got another chance here. It's been thrown in. It's a hot potato. It's on the toe. Who's going to dive on it? Cyrus Payne's back there to clean it up. So a dramatic finish there. And we'll have a line drop out with less than 30 seconds remaining on the clock. NIUE will eat up as much time as possible here. I think they're just keen to get in the sheds and have a hot shower.
Yeah, massive effort here from MALTA on the quick turnaround. Still playing with 10 seconds left on the clock. They look like they might have pinched another try down this right-hand side. Jake Scott has been outstanding. Every time he's touched the ball today, making people miss. He nearly put Muscat over for another one.
He's probably, if anything, he hasn't had enough ball in hand today, Jake Scott, but that's full time. They're not even going to bother with the restart. He's going to shake hands and say, yeah, we've had enough. So at full time, NIUE has defeated MALTA 26 points to 16. And